نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربي زدني علما ربي زدني علما ربي زدني علما اللهم فقهنا في الدين آمين السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Inshallah, we are going to continue now from where we left off for lesson number 1, that there are different types of definite nouns. Now, what does that mean? Whenever we see a word in Arabic, any word that you see, you can classify it will be either an ism or a fi'l or a harf. Ism are various types of names. Harf are connectors, joining words, prepositions, conjunctions, and fi'lun are action words like verbs. Now, when we talk about ism, there can be various types of ism, or you could say there are qualities or characteristics of isms that you should know. Now, the first one that we saw is an ism can be either a definite one or indefinite one. So I'll just go back a page to explain. We saw that an ism could be either definite, which is al-ma'rifa. Al-ma'rifa is definite. For example, when I say Khalid, it's the name of a particular person. Karatishi, it's the name of a particular city. So these are definite. I know what is being talked about. Or al-farasu, the horse. But when I say only faras or farasun, it is horse. It's indefinite. Farasun is indefinite. But when I say al-farasu, it's the horse. Farasun, a horse. It could be any horse in general, talking about a horse. But when I say al-farasu, the horse, it's some specific thing that is being talked about. So that time it becomes definite. So an ism can be indefinite or definite. A definite ism, that means when you know what is being talked about, the specific ism, those definite are various kinds or various types by which they can become definite. One way of it becoming definite is alamun. Alamun, plural, a'lamun. Alamun means a proper noun. Proper noun means names of a person, names of a place, names of a city. Like Aisha too. It's the name of someone, it's the name of a girl, Aisha. It's specific. So proper nouns. Pakistanu, name of a country. Khalidun, name of a person. Misrun, name of a country again. So these are specific names and they will be definite. It cannot be indefinite. You cannot say some Egypt. I'm talking about some Egypt. No. When you say you're talking about Egypt, you know what is being talked about. It's definite. The other way that a noun can become definite is by adding lam. Mu'arrafun bil lam. Mu'arraf means becoming definite. Mu'arrafun bil alif. Now, Bil Alif, I said lam before, but Bil Alifi is actually adding lam sukoon. Over time, we will say why this al is coming. Why do we say that it is al? But actually, it is lam sukoon. Now, this definite article, which is al, is only attached to nouns. You cannot have an action word having al, because the basic translation for this you can remember for now is the. I cannot say the going to an action word. You cannot add the, but you can add two nouns, definite, indefinite, both. For example, when I say waladun, waladun means a boy. When I add al to it, it becomes al waladu, the boy. The other thing, apart from this, that al does not come on nouns, sorry, al does not come on verbs or on harf, it comes only on nouns, is the nunation. Nunation means the double letter, double voweling of the last haraka. Like waladun. So the last dhamma, when I say it twice, waladun, this double dhamma, tanween dhamma can come only on nouns, not on verbs and particles. So tanween and al, they will come only on nouns. And when you add al to make a noun definite, it's called making mu'arraf bil alifi. So mu'arraf bil alifi, ar-rasulu, al-waladu, it's the messenger or the boy, al-kitabu, the book, al-baytu, the house. Now, this article al is referred to as harfu ta'rifin. Harf means alphabet, ta'rifin of making definite. So harfu ta'rifin, the definite article. Why is it called definite article? Because when you add this to a noun, it makes that noun into definite. So what do you come to know? What did you learn now? To make an indefinite noun into definite, you have to add the article al before the word. Now, a few things to know when you add al, what happens is, we'll take the same example which we took for waladun. Waladun means a boy. Now, did you notice there is a tanween here at the end? Two dhammas, waladun. When I add al to it, al, and then I say the word al waladu. Now there is no tanween here. So when you add al, there are two things that happens. One is this vowel sign goes away, only one single vowel remains. And the other is now it's not in general sense, like when I say waladun, it was a boy. Waladun, I'm referring to any boy, it's just a boy. But when you add al, it becomes the boy. You're talking about some particular specific boy. So these are the two things that happens when you add al to the word. We'll see some more examples. Waladan will become al walada. The same haraka will remain. Like here there were two fathas, so you will have fatha only, but only one. Waladin al waladi. So din will become di, dan will become the, dun will become du. Can you try this now? Rajulun ar rajulu. Rajulan ar rajula. Rajulin ar rajuli. Now, there is some basic on this al which you would already know, but we'll just cover it here. In case you did not understand this part, I would like you to send your questions or ask for explanation again. I'll just go into details then. There are certain letters in Arabic wherein when you add lam, the al is pronounced, means you can hear the sound of lam. Al, that sound you can hear. These letters or these alphabets are known as the alphabets of Qamar. Al-Huruful Qamariyya. Al-Huruful Qamariyya, the moon letters. For example, Ghain, Ain, Kha, Ha, Jim. And how do we know? Just let's take examples so that you will know. When I add Al before the alphabet, Jim. So I will say Al and then I will say something with Jim. Al-Jidaru. Did you hear the lamb? Al-Babu. Al-Hakamu. But when you see there are certain other letters where you add this L, the lam is not pronounced, it is dropped. These letters are known as the sun letters or al-hurufu shamsiyya. Some examples: Sin, Ra, Tha, Ta. So when you read, you will not hear the al. Just let me go back here. Al-jidaru. Did you hear the lam? Now see when I will read this word. Ar-rakibu. Athamaru. At-tamaru. Did you hear the lam? Did you hear any al? At-tamaru. No, there is no al sound. So these are known as the sun letters. So here the full list of the moon and the sun letters is there. If you don't know, the way to learn it is you need to take up a word which is common or which you know of, starting with this letter. Anything that you know, for example, with Ain, I know Alamin. So I will say it with Al, Al-Alamin. So it's Al, I'm reciting the lam. That means the sukoon on lam can be seen. The sukoon resembles the moon. This is a moon letter. But when you say ash-shamsu, shams, ash-shamsu, it's a sun letter because I cannot hear the lamb. So we'll stop here, inshallah, for this class. The next class, we'll just start from here, which is the revision or the rules that you learned in this lesson and some exercises. I would like you all to try out the exercise 1, which is there at the back of this lesson. So it's a very simple exercise. What you need to do is make these nouns definite by adding the word al, and one example is being done here. Like Qur'anun, al-Qur'anu. I will do 2 more for you, and or maybe I can do the first line for you, the first 5 of them, and I want you to try out the remaining. Ummun, al-ummu. Kurrasatun, al-qurrasatu. Lawhun, al-lawhu. Maktabun, al-maktabu. Rahimun, ar-rahimu. So 2 things happened. The tanween went away and the noun became a definite noun. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.